Who is probably, I don't know, he looks like a guy from the Bronx.
I am a guy from the Bronx.
Oh,
I'm very perceptive of
you. Look just like one.
Well, thank you. I'll take that as a compliment.
There's a certain
Joey.
way that the Bronx people look, and it's really it's a tough look. It's a rugged look.
Well, thank you, Joey.
Yeah. I love your spurs. And, I like the Bronx because I like the beach and I like horses. Right?
There's a beach and there's many stables.
Yeah,
I live right across the street from a stable.
Right.
Yeah.
And that's where see, most people across the country listening to this radio broadcast, hearing me broadcast from New York, saying the Bronx would not have an image of a beach and horses.
No, they wouldn't. There are many misconceptions about the Bronx.
They think you have to go to the Acapulco, to have that, right? But this is a place where you ride bareback across the beach on horses.
Absolutely.
Isn't it? And it's a wonderful experience.
Beautiful.
And there's very few people around.
Very few. Very few.
And lots of land.
Wide open spaces.
Big estate.
Yes.
That whatever that's called, that estate that's there on the grounds.
Wave Hill.
Yeah.
On the Hudson.
Beautiful
majestic
place, right?
view. Yes.
Yeah. And that's the Bronx, not Fort Apache.
That's right.
Not some horrible war-torn zone. Well, that too.
Yes.
But that's a little farther inland.
A little bit.
But it's nice, isn't it? I mean, the Bronx has got some style. It's got the zoo, and the zoo is a natural environment.
Yes.
Of course, other parts of the Bronx are like a zoo, too.
That's right.
But it's very nice, and it's got style and class and verve.
It's a classy place.
Well, part of it.
It's the home of Francis Pfaff.
That's right. And of course, soon to be the home of Joey Reynolds.
Really?
Yes.
You're moving to the Bronx?
I'm moving to the Bronx. I've made it an active decision. I'm
Very
going to go
interesting.
To,
Whereabouts?
City Island.
Oh, City Island.
Yeah.
I'm in Riverdale, so you'll be at we're at opposite ends of the spectrum.
I will be a neighbor. I'm going to build a house there on the one piece of land that's left. There's 1 acre left there,
On City Island?
Yeah.
And it's yours now?
That's it.
There you go.
So it's success, right? And that could now. Did you ever hear of anybody nationally famous moving to the Bronx after they make it?
No.
Never hear that.
No, most people leave the Bronx.
Yes. But here's a guy who's really doing the reverse of all of the. Well, I'm that kind of guy anyway.
Right.
But I happen to be going the other way, because I think the traffic's coming this way.
Yeah. Well, welcome to the Bronx.
Thanks. And when they all went to L.A. like fools, they went out there and ruined that place. I came here.
Yeah.
Yeah. So see what happened?
This is the place to be.
You know the story with me, right? I went to Miami. We had the hurricane. Had Hurricane Andrew. Then I went to L.A. We had the earthquakes.
Well, we'll see how the Bronx fares.
I came to New York. We had 64 of the worst days of winter. Remember that 2 years ago?
Yeah.
So where am I now?
The Bronx.
Yes,
my neighbor.
Exactly. So I'm going to work on you next. Now this is really a suspicious occasion. Because you haven't named me in your book.
This is volume 1.
Oh, I see. Oh, now we get it. The cat named Rush Limbaugh, a dog named Howard Stern. So in the animal kingdom, that's what these two guys would be. I probably would be what, a peacock?
I'll have to think about that. I'll let you know at the end of the segment.
No, tell me now. So this book's a good idea because it's got all the fun of today. It's like Al Franken's thing about Rush, which is what was that called?
Rush is a big fat idiot
or something like that. And then somebody else wrote a book about Al Franken.
Right.
So, I mean, you guys are taking shots at each other in print now. This used to be on radio. Now you guys are doing it in books.
Well, it's a book about pet names, and there is a cat named Rush Limbaugh and a dog named Howard Stern.
I mean, they really do exist.
They really do exist.
That's easy. You named them. Big deal.
The contributors named them, Joey.
Yeah. The dog formerly known as Prince, I like. That is my favorite.
That dog...
Here, formerly known as Prince. Here, boy. So what would I be now? Come on, you got to get serious. I could be maybe a lizard.
You could be a lizard?
Yeah.
You could be a golden retriever, the most majestic and beautiful of dogs.
Now, this guy is a real schmoozer.